Here are my top 10 key takeaways of this is budget. Middle class tax relief, more cash in hand. Friends, under the new tax regime, a salaried individual with an annual salary of up to rupees 12.75 lakhs has to pay no tax. Yes. Investment incentives. The TDS limit on interest on fixed deposits, which was earlier 50,000 rupees for retirees, has now been increased to 1 lakh, which actually eases the compliance burden for our senior citizens. The third point, friends, is about real estate taxpayer relief. Uh, there was a time, friends, when despite having, as per the income tax law, that one could claim two self-acquired properties as tax free, but it required we had to prove it that yes, there is a reason why we are not staying there, and some kind of compliance documentation was required. So that has been removed. That's not required anymore. So it's a big relief, I feel. The fourth point, friends, I see it is the insurance sector. There is a game changer reform which has been brought in. The foreign direct investment in insurance has now been increased up to, it's now 100%, right? And I would say this government is smart in the sense of this thing, that they have also suggested that all the premiums that would be collected by these insurance firms coming out from abroad have to be reinvested into the Indian economy. This is a big push which I see in infrastructure projects and fixed income instruments. Friends, the fifth reform that I see is in the financial sector, where the government now wants to have a centralized KYC registry, which I feel is going to unify the verification across mutual funds, NPS, insurance, and banking. So basically, for everybody who's in the BFSI industry, it is driven to ease investor onboarding, and for people like me who are investors, it becomes easy for me to make quick investments. Coming to capital expenditure, India's engine of growth. The government now has estimated that the capex for the in the budget is going to touch roughly 30.6% of the total budget spending. So this, I feel, is to ensure continued momentum in infra, railways, highways, and urban development. By the way, friends, fiscal prudence remains intact. We don't have to worry about it. Next, it's about workforce development, more engineers and doctors. So what the government now plans is to have 6,500 new IIT seats and 10,000 additional medical seats, so that the Indian people in India are really ready for the knowledge economy. My next point, friends, is on clean energy and sustainability. See, friends, we definitely understand that inflation is a big problem in India, and the government has taken three measures to control it. So the first one is 20,000 crores has been allocated for research and development of small module reactors. So this is basically to scale up the nuclear energy to 100 gigawatt by 2047. Second, friends, is on the agriculture side. The government now is going really big on collectivized farming. They're bringing in initiatives for vegetables, pulses, millets, and food production. So ultimately seeing that India's food inflation is contained. My last important measure that I feel, which is also going to help in controlling, combating inflation, is on healthcare. So the government has now decided to, fully exempt 36 critical drugs, which includes cancer, rare diseases, from custom duties. and they're planning to have 5% concessional duties on six other life-saving medicines. So these are my 10 points on what I feel is a real game changer in the budget. Uh, any misses? Yes. Uh, the first miss I feel is that I was looking for some kind of a relief on capital gain taxation with respect to equities. So that is something, if they would have given it, would have left more cash in the hand. By the way, they've done a fair good job when it comes to salaried for salaried class, roughly 1 lakh crore of cash is going to be in their hands, and which is most likely to be spent. So that is going to bring that multiplier effect. My second miss I feel is there's no clarity being provided as far as the taxation of cryptocurrency and what's the essence of the Indian government on this aspect. So this is all in all on my take on budget. So what's your take on budget, friends? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you.